All right, we're going live a minute early. We're doing it. We're doing it now. We are live. Are we live? Hello, Gun. How you doing, Loot? How are you? We're here on the Dangabus, in Hangar 9. And yes, Loot Boop. The Loot Boop is the famous type of boop made by the Loots. I don't know if it's on the Discord. There's a lot of stuff on the Discord. If you tried to read the whole Discord, it would be like a huge novel. But anyway, how you doing? Yeah, sorry for coming on a bit late, although Dark Heavy seems to think it's early. He said he's in game somewhere. I'll send him a little invite here. But yeah, how is it? It's another good week in the Elite Dangus. It is like raining here in Canada, and I've been starting a little bit late, but I was watching a movie this morning, an old classic from Dave Foley called The Wrong Guy, which if you've not like seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's a fun 90s movie. It's like a parody of The Fugitive or whatever. But, you know, as usual, here we are in Bologna's. But yeah, and if you don't know The Kids in the Hall, I highly recommend them. Canadian weird comedy. But we are here in Bologna's, and as you can see, Taco Head's getting pretty close. So I figured today what we might try to do, and we'll do it in a bit, is see if we can track down and murder one of these elusive Ortheuses. And how you doing, Crawl? Nice to see you around too, and there's Dark Heavy. Now, the Ortheuses apparently you find in these like Thargoid alert systems, the yellow ones. And if we play our cards right, maybe we'll be able to encounter some and murder them. But before we do, there's been quite a lot of this week, which has been interesting. I've been watching the Burr Pit and Obsidian Ant, talking about the news. By the way, how's the faction doing? 49%. We're doing good. We're in a bust state. Or none? I don't know. Or, no, we're in the none state. We don't want to be in a bust state. We're kind of just in like neutral state. Like we're not nothing much going on with the faction, which is good. I think we're trying to trigger another expansion or a war or something like that, and it can't. Where was I going? Galnet. So the first thing that I kind of wanted to check out, and I have a suspicion that there's not going to be like anything defined, but there's okay. So there's two big things going on, right? One is Sojin. And what we learned last week is that, and it's funny because Kit Fowler here, the conspiracy theorist, if you remember, he was in the first Spatula 007 video as a secret agent of the. I actually don't know what the damn organization is called that Spatula works for. Maybe that's intentional. Hint, hint. But yeah, he's like some. Saying that a Black Ops team either kidnapped or assassinated her. Maybe it's Azimuth, maybe it's a Dead Man Switch group belonging to Salvation. But what we found from D2 is that Salvation was working on the Nemesis protocol, which is a way to upload his consciousness into a quote-unquote Guardian AI, which is something that I've long believed. Like, we have not seen the last of Mr. Salvation, Mr. Witcherly. Now, on the political side, so yeah, D2 disappeared. We followed a little, like, breadcrumb trail, and it led to the last beacon was just kind of like a bunch of rubble. So we don't know what's happened. Well, we do now, but we'll get to that. On the other side, there's been some politics here. The T-1000's last term is over, and he's agreed to step down, but there's, I don't know. This feels like it's setting the table for a potential power play shakeup, right? Either Hudson's going to be replaced and we're going to get a new federal president on the, or at least one half of it, or he's going to be like, nah, I'm not stepping down, and we're going to get like a civil war or something. I don't know. These political things are not usually that interesting, and sometimes they tend to be sort of background noise, but Frontier has kind of been doing a good job at weaving the narrative a little bit more, like they're actually, like the Galnet articles actually seem to matter now. So, I don't know, this is kind of setting the table for something interesting. This has been a few articles on this, like Federal Congress debate. Like, it's like, you know, I don't want to read the news and read about, like, space politics. Ooh, what's this? The Marlinus colonies. I think I missed this one. Marlinus colonies, were these guys, like, related to the NMLA? The M&M's-lay? But yeah, like, obviously, like, this guy Rackham or whatever is running for president. So, I don't know, there's gonna be some sort of political shakeup, and, like, does that tie into a potential power play shakeup? Who knows? But more recently, and this is just, yeah, 23rd of March, just a couple of days ago, we found out that D2, aka Sojin, has arrived safely in the Luton star system aboard the Order of Thargod megaship. So this was transmitted by the first apostle of the True Chapters, a proactive set of the pacifist religion aboard the Testament. The one known to non-believers as Subject D2, or Sojin, is sacred to us as the Preceptor, the first human to interpret the will of the Far God. Because, of course, she speaks to Thargoids. We know her to be a holy emissary on a personal pilgrimage that exposed her to great danger, aka investigating the fate of Mr. Wycherley. I was able to convince my brethren to help locate the Preceptor and offer a safe harbor from the heretics. So, you kind of wonder here, like, did they blow up Sojin and then, like, take her hostage? Like, is she with the Far God against her will? Or did they, like, save her from Blackflight or some branch of Azimuth trying to recapture her? We don't really know yet. I beseeched the Preceptor to help us hear the Far God's divine thoughts as she does. As she does. But she informed me that the time was not yet right. So she's like, no. She requested a reunion with her friends, who also seek ways to commune with its heralds. It's capital. Well, the insistence on collaborating with the unworthy is curious. We have... And who is the unworthy? Who are her friends? The unworthy. That's very curious. We have faith that the Far God guides her path. One day the Preceptor will prepare us for the extinction of all life. It is an honor to serve her. Oh, these crazy cultists. Professor Alba Teresi gave a statement to the media. I am very grateful for the First Apostle for her help. The Testament's timely intervention routed several unidentified hostile ships that were hunting Sojin. Once she has completed a medical assessment, we hope to learn more about her recent findings. So, it kind of seems like Sojin was being attacked by a bunch of mysterious people, probably Salvation goons, of course, or henchmen. Yeah, the Far God kind of came in and swooped in and rescued her, but is she having a medical assessment? Is she a prisoner of the Far God? Is she just chilling on the mega ship? Who knows? So it might be worth actually just heading there first and just seeing, you know, what's going on over there. Congressman Tom Gilseppi has instructed Aegis not to make a formal contact with the Far God cultists whose faith is outlawed in the Federation as well as Empire. The week's clemency has been issued in recognition of CO's safe return, but the Testament presence feel deep in federal territory is likely to irritate President Hudson. So now these are kind of tied together, right? So it's like, I can kind of see... Oh, hold on. Is my stream... Oh, I'm at 0 KBs. What happened? Am I alive? Is the thing not working? Okay, it's green now. Momentary blip. There might be some blips. It is like the cables flapping in the wind today. There's rain and wind. That flaps the cables around, which disturbs the internet. Or maybe it's the Thargoids, or maybe it's Braven. Good morning and happy Saturday. Or Sunday morning, yeah. If it's Sunday where you are, or Saturday, happy weekend day. We all hear about D2, but how's R2 doing? Well, R2-D2, yes. I mean, has anyone made that correlation yet? Could we be going into a Star Wars universe? Is that what's happening? They've got completed the licensing and Darth Vader's coming over as a commander. YOLO. What up, SB4H? You've been up all night, so if you nod off, it isn't the company. Oh, Valor, you and your... You've got the craziest sleep schedule. Sometimes you come on streaming at 3 in the morning where I am. But all good, man. I mean, like, don't let anyone tell you when you gotta sleep. 11:30 Cali time makes Spatula Saturday morning, competing with Sunday morning cartoons. I don't know, man. The way I think about it is, look, it is 1833 space time, okay? That's the real time. I don't want to hear about your Earth times. Earth times are for Earth people. We are space people. We're space commanders. Alright, where do we gotta go? Lutean's Star is where they apparently are. And that's not too far. And this is like very much the heart of the Federation. Like next door neighbor to Sol and Sirius. Which is like oddly suspicious. Like if the Far God is banned from like the Federation and the Empire, why would we be like in the heart of the Federation and Empire? Which places? Oh my god, look at all these fleet carriers are really like that would play the game of like which one's a fleet carrier, which one's a mega ship. Is it that one? Is it that one? Actually, does the article say what mega ship they're on? I do really like though how you know Galnet as a function of just like guiding story is interesting. Luteans aboard an order of Far God megaships. So So, you can't be serious. Oh, the puns. Oh, the puns. Does this say, like, what faction? Aegis Core. Sirius Corporation. So maybe there's a third megaship that does not appear on the thing? Is this the right place? Lutean Star, right? This is curious. This is very curious. But obviously, like, it's kind of cool that, like, you've got this whole federal election thing happening, right? And obviously, like, Hudson might be irritated with SEO's return in the Federation and the First Order. And maybe that will be like, Hudson will be like, yo, I can't step down. We gotta, like, eliminate these cults. And then that will cause a civil war. And it could be very interesting. All right, well, let's head over there and let's do some investigations. How many jumps? Oh, 4 jumps. That's fine. And then, of course, everything's fine in Bologna. There's no fires yet. Pick up some Sirius heat sinks, extra ammo mod while you're in Sirius. Ooh, that's a great idea.
Landing gear retracted.
I will do that. If although I may have to just like buy them. Oh god, because the module storage limit. I'm like, do I even have free space to buy and store? Wait, so okay, so question is like, if you get the Sirius heatsink and then you apply engineering to it, do you have even more heatsinks? Because actually, I don't think I even have engineered heatsinks on this, so I could probably just... Yeah, oh wait, it is engineered. But I guess maybe that's... Okay, because I do see some people with like 4 heatsinks instead of... Or 5 heatsinks instead of 4. The Spirit of Lapalus. Okay. Even though the faction said that was owned by Sirius. Are Sirius and the Far God cult in cahoots? Is that what that means? I mean, that could be kind of interesting. Sirius is a very interesting and storied group in the lore. But we'll check this out first. Then also, like, there was apparently a whole bunch of updates from Frontier. No, they're not engineerable. Oh. But are they like better than just regular engineered ones? Like, they're just, like, by default better? I don't think I have any of those. I should just have them just for the sake of completing my collection of special modules. Which brings me back to Power Play. I gotta start doing that Power Play soon. I am with the Arista Living Eval right now, and just doing the 4-week, do nothing, wait 4 weeks, then do all your Power Play in one go. And then get the weapon, and then move on. Which is, you know... Why? So this is the other piece, right? Is we'll talk about this while we're going over there. Is Frontier said 2 things. Number 1, well, they said a lot of things, but hey, what up, Tommy? Yes, you can engineer. Oh, you can engineer caustic sinks to have more ammo to have 7, not 5. What? What? 7 caustic sinks is actually quite good. But I don't know. Do the Sirius heat sinks do they also have the caustic sinks, which I have not unlocked yet, by the way. We could try to do a little bit of that. I did get, like, one of the tissue samples. I think we need 5, which is a lot. It did not go well when we tried it on stream last week. Though I did kind of figure out eventually, like, what you kind of need to do. The problem is, I was doing it in a Dolphin, and,
fuel scooping.
I think it's just like I need more hull points. The Sirius heatsinks give you 3 instead of the regular 2. Okay, so it's kind of like on par. It's basically like a pre-engineered module that you just can't or don't need to engineer. But then the caustic heatsinks you can engineer. That's kind of cool. And it goes to 7, not 5, which is great because I probably won't have enough module space to fit multiple of those.
4, 3, 2. 1. Engage.
Alright, we're coming into Lutean Star. But yeah, so Frontier said update 15, which was supposed to be this month. Got moved to, I believe, May. Or sorry, it was supposed to be in April. Got moved into May. But they didn't say if it was early May or late May or mid-May. It's gonna be May. Okay, hold on. And then there's another piece of news about this... Oh wait, Testament. Testament is Far God. That's got to be it. Where's the other one? Hold on. I wish you could filter just mega ships, right? But in theory, you could. So the Spirit of Lapalus, yeah, that's Sirius Corp. Let's go to Testament first. Because Testament was mentioned in the article. 4 for the pre-engineered heat sinks. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, it'd be good to have all these things. The more the merrier. Heat sinks are very valuable in Thargoid combat because obviously the Thargoids, their vision is based on heat. Like the Predator. Or well, something like that. May 2023, right? I mean, they didn't say the year. Like, yeah, we said May. We meant like May next year, man. Oh my god, people would freak. But the other part was like, obviously they were talking about a big feature overhaul. And this big feature overhaul, people have had their suspicions because we don't actually have the information. Is it power play? Is it CQC? Is it engineering? Is it BGS? Now there are some like threads, which we'll get into in a bit. I'll go pull up the forum post. But there are some threads that kind of indicate it might be potentially BGS related. But that could also tie into power play in a way. Maybe power play and the BGS are finally being married. They may be smashed together. Now, as a side effect of that, and this one kind of broke my heart, but also sigh of relief, is they are ending PMF applications. So if you don't have a PMF application already in process, that's not a thing anymore. That they're done with that. So obviously, I feel relieved to have gotten Dangus Investigations into the game, which is awesome. But you know, if you're just joining the game now and you're like, oh, maybe one day I'll have a player faction. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's apparently that is ending. Now, what that means, I don't know. And we'll get into that a little bit later because Frontier had some peculiar way of positioning this, which I found very interesting. But first, let's see if we can find D2. We were chatting in the Discord, and it's like, maybe she's just, like, yawning at the bar. It could be possible. My suspicion is, like, there's just not going to be anything here, but you don't know until you actually try, right? You wonder why they have stopped that, Dante. How you doing, by the way? So, here's... Okay, so... Well, hold on. One thing at a time. I can't multitask. Should I scan this thing? Let's scan the mega ship. I hope this is dockable. Ooh, little blue thing. So, can you target D2 from here? So, hold on. Is this dockable? I don't think this is a dockable mega ship. There's no docking request. Maybe if we go really close to it, we can see her through a window. Hello? D2, is that you? Are you in the window? Wouldn't it be funny if literally, like, she was just, like standing there? And she's just like, hello. This one obviously is a fake window. Hello, D2? Maybe she's in one of these domes. Maybe she's taking a walk in the Arboreum. Do you guys see a D2 in there? Hello? I really would love to see little people walking around in these. I think that would be probably very tough to do, but... Oh! Excuse me. But this one... Oh, hold on. This one has a red thing. What's the red thing? Look at that. It's poking out of the dome. Is this boopable? It is! Okay, so hold on. If I were to get on this side of it... Okay. By the way, I would love if they gave us the ability to dock with these ships, and then we could just take an elevator and come out in these little parks, and just walk around and have a nice little nature walk, you know?
Flight assist off.
Trying to get myself
Flight
snagged
assist
on that.
on.
Sometimes you can if you can get snagged on the right things, you can go for a ride. Let's see if we can. Oh no. We've gone rogue. We've gone rogue. Let's try and nestle up here. You know what you can do? This little trick called,
Cannot comply.
Nope, landing gear, landing gear. if you just smash your landing gear up and down, sometimes you can move through objects. No? Okay. I didn't see D2 in any of these domes. And I'm actually surprised there's not like... What's that? High Wake. Zedicus Zorander. Is that just an NPC? Ooh, there is a ship log uplink. Okay, that might be worth scanning. Maybe it'll tell us where the ship is headed. And, excuse me. Yes, here we go. Maybe that'll tell us a flight plan, and maybe we'll know where the next story link will happen. Interesting. Okay, so status active, drive input mode open, because they're in open mode. Proximity alert, type D, unidentified vessel. Input detection positive. Signal present, X000 test 1, transmitting. We greet you in the name of the Far God. We have come to your system bringing word of it, who shall soon manifest in our reality. We faithful few are spreading the message of the oncoming apocalypse. When the Far God descends from hyperspace, all life within our galaxy will end, leaving only a pure void for this holiest of beings to inhabit. Its herald, the angelic beings that some refer to as Thargoids, are already among us, paving the way for its arrival. We're here to help your people prepare for humanity's extinction. The Far God is coming. Join us and accept its final blessing. And here's the flight plan. Interesting. Now, what I do notice about this is that none of these systems are Lutean Star. But it says Lindell has a little star in there. Hold on, let me write this down with my spacebar. The collision box is strong on this one. Maybe there's something interesting in the Lindell system. I'm gonna jot that name down. Now, obviously, I think Panjabel is where, if I'm not correct, that might be where the actual Far God bases are, where you can actually find a friendly Thargoid. I think it's the only friendly Thargoid in the bubble. Loderi, Tangarora. I feel like there was something to do there. And then Duamata. Those are striking some sort of chord with me. But Lindell, for some reason, has a little star on it. I don't know what that's about. Let's see here. There's nothing else. No other ship log uplinks. Well, we can try that other megaship. Spirit of Lapilus. Unless, I don't know, is she in one of these windows? D2, are you here? Can you imagine if there's a Galnet news? It's like D2 left the megaship because Crate Phantom was just booping consistently and she couldn't sleep. How do I get some shut-eye with these damn crates? Booping up against, hello? CO, D2, I want you to translate something into Thargoid for me. Oh, what have we done? Can you get through that? Hold on. Oh, you can. That's lovely. Or, well, hold on. Sort of. Oh my lord. Okay, that's actually really cool. You can get through these little things. Now, that would be useful if you ever are fighting in a megaship. The Crate Phantom can just slide its way through. But I do love these megaships, and especially the ones with the rings on them. And hold on, my shields are very low. Ah! Am I caught on something? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything like related to here. I'm looking for like maybe like a beacon or something. Sometimes they put the beacons. Alright, it might be worthwhile jumping back to Super Cruise. Just look at that, though. It's such a pretty little megaship. It's got kind of a stubby rear end, though. It's sort of a short megaship. Could use a couple other segments. But maybe that's just enough for these cultists. They don't need big, fancy, long megaships. Oh, you got the munchies, eh? I know this feel. The hunger. You messed up your Phantom somewhere in engineering, need to fix it. So my Phantom, which is called the Batwing, this is my sort of Batmaning ship. It's not really super engineered or whatever. Like, I've got most modules engineered on it. It's kind of my hey, get around the bubble and be able to do most things. You know, I've got anti-corrosive cargo, just in case. So this has become now my sort of like everyday bumming around looking for something to do kind of ship.
4, 3.
Whereas that used to be my Python back in the day, and then it became my Crate Mark II. But my Crate Mark II is now more of a Xeno ship than anything. It might be good to look for any potential signal sources. Because as we know now, Frontier can do these, like, sort of, they can plant these special signal sources. Ooh, high-grade emissions. I mean, do I even have collector limpets? I have a multi-limpet controller. I do! Okay, hold on. Slate pods for grinding. Must grind. You'll dock it on the Dagobus? Dagobus. Oh, we're never gonna make it. 5 minutes to get. Maybe we can make it. Let's try it. The Phantom, you were secretly setting it up to rescue you. Spatula if you ever need it. Well, I do kind of on a regular. Having a Spatula class rescue ship is always a good idea. That is a build design in and of itself. Yeah, I'm sorry, I need to do this because when I see high-grade emissions now, my grinding has come to a halt. It is ground to a halt, and I need, like, so many things. Boron, a lot of it is the ground-based materials, which are honestly such a pain. But I would like to get a few more of these things filled up again, because I want to start buying some new ships soon. I was thinking about buying a Chieftain, which I've never flown before. That's gonna be my next ship. I got a Type 10 as my last new ship, and Chieftain I think is probably what I want to switch my Thargoid fighting ship to. I don't know if I will respec my crate though, because I think my crate is a lot of fun to fly. But I think maybe having an alternation between the Chieftain and the crate would be good. I have a lot of random Thargoid ships. Like I have a Dolphin for Thargoid fights, which, let's just say this, don't do that. It's not good. And I also had a Diamondback Explorer set up for it, which was I think probably a mistake. But I think like between a Chieftain and a Crate Mark II, these are probably the best Thargoid fighting ships that you got in the fleet. Though I'm only speaking on conjecture because I've heard the Chieftain is good. I've never tried it myself, so don't take it from me. But yeah, are there any weird signal sources that might have strange names? Because we know Frontier likes to do this. Dynamic Quantum Technologies. Anything here with interesting names? That sucks that you can't dock with every megaship, though. I really wish that's something I would love to see them do. By the way, do I have Super Cruise Assist? Probably not. I'm trying to find the thing that I'm targeting. No, I do not. I have it on my other ship. Do you ever get confused when you're going from ship to ship and you're like, wait a minute, I don't have SRVs? You have a Crate Mark II, but your crate is set for the Angry Marines when we hunt them Goids. See, I think the crate is a beautiful... Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. The crate is, I think... Crate Mark II, to be specific, is my favorite all-rounder ship. For Xenocombat, for bounty hunting, I think it's just, like, it's beautiful. That and the Python. Like, I don't know, I think the crate might be winning over, like, all-time favorite ship. I mean, you could have a ship-launched fighter. You can spec it any way that you wish. Now, the Python's a little beefier, a little chunkier, a little chonky. But the crate is faster. And I like zippies. I like zippy ships. I will take the speed and maneuverability over raw beefiness. Alright. Let's see if we can't scoop up some mats. Now, by the way, if you don't know, there's a trick with high-grade emissions. You can't do it here because the timer is not long enough. Ooh. Oh, wait. I don't need these, but I'll take them. You can do tradesies with them.
Programming limpet drone.
Just knock out a couple collectors here.
Limpet drone. Cargo scoop
I know, Loot, the
deployed.
Python is the best, but
Programming limpet
I don't know,
drone.
the crate is just like, I don't know, it's like,
Programming
looks so
limpet
nice. Yeah, proto heat radiators, I have a lot of them, but you know what? You can always trade these. Any grade 5 material you can trade at a material trader. I think it's like 6 to 1 for grade 5 of a different category. So no matter what, whenever you see grade 5, just get them all. I probably overdid it with collector limpets there, but
drone. Collector
now,
limpet
if you were
expired.
grinding, what you could
Cargo
do
scoop
is just quit to desktop and then come back in,
cannot
jump to Super
comply.
Cruise,
Frame
and that
shift
signal
drive
source will actually
charging.
still be there. Like, if you exit the game without exiting the high-grade emission source, the signal source will continue to
Engage.
exist. So if it has like a 20-minute timer, you can just do that forever, right? Unfortunately, like, you know, I'm not going to do that because we only had 2 minutes. All right, we want to try the Spirit of Laplace. Although I'm not really seeing anything else that's suspicious. There is a tourist thing on Sirius Industrial here. Tourist beacons are always a great way to learn the lore. Like little fun stories. Usually in this area, Space Near Sol, there's quite a lot of tourist beacons. Every system has a backstory, because when you think about it, it's like early humanity. These were probably the first systems we visited. Python for rescue. Yeah, I think the Python would be a good rescue ship. I think personally, if I was going to do a rescue ship, I think I would go Asp. I think that's how I would retool my Asp Explorer. Asp Explorer would be it looks like a rescue ship to me, especially with those sexy hazard ship kits. Not remember which set is for which purpose is harsh and time consuming. I mean, you can name your ships, right? Which is great, but I name them stupid things. And then every once in a while I do respect the ships and change its role, but I don't change its name. Or sometimes I do, but then I forget. Because I have too many ships. Alright, we'll see what's going on with the Spirit of Laps. Maybe D2 is taking a break over on the other mega ship. This one I believe is Sirius owned. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here that stands out as suspicious. But who knows, right? Like, Frontier has hidden things in little asteroid clusters. There could be something in this ring, if one were to know the coordinates. Aspects to collect those HGEs. What are the HGEs? High-grade emissions? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the Asp is also a pretty good ship for just, like, grinding around. And oh my lordy, okay. Secret rings. I did not know that there was a big, giant, dark ring that we just... That's cool. Ooh, I love me a good mega ship that's, like, hidden in the rings. Honestly, sometimes you get these amazing, cool backgrounds. I wish we could actually jump our fleet carriers, like, to specific points in the system. Like, put them in the rings. Yes, the pesky, crappy HG grind. I mean, honestly, I think on the scale of grinds, the HG grind is... It's somewhere in the top 10 worst grinds, but it's not the worst. I think the worst one is the planetary rock shooting. That one is totally... I don't even think that one's the worst. I think the worst one's the Guardian grind. If you're trying to unlock that Guardian tech tree, it's so repetitive. You're kind of like... A lot of these grinds, you're just kind of forced to go cheese it, right? And it's like, if you have to cheese it, it's probably not good. I mean, obviously you don't have to cheese it. You can just, like, take forever. Ooh, this is pretty.
Programming limpet
Oh,
drone.
nope, not collectors. I meant to scan. Are these ones even scannable, though? I don't know if you should be able to scan it, right? Let me scan you. Or I guess the dockable ones are not scannable. Fine.
Docking request granted.
Give me a pad. Oh. Okay. Inertial dampener activated. Good evening, Death Star. Alright, we're just docking at this mega ship. Now, I think my suspicion then is that D2 would be on the
Landing gear deployed.
On the far
Connect
god
to limpet
megaship.
expired.
Which is like, why is that even here? Like, why Luthien Star? What's so special about this system?
Docking successful.
Actually, let me check on the map, because usually these systems do have, like... The Red Squadron are based in this system. That's, like... That's your lore, ladies and gentlemen. Are there any, like, Earth-likes here? Maybe on the Gal map there's a description. The Red Squadron are based in this system. That's it. That's all you need to know. Who are the Red Squadron? I have no freaking clue. Let's get out and take a little peep around this megaship. I do really like the megaship concourses quite a lot. I just wish we could land on more things and also explore more of the actual vessel, right? Even if megaship or inside a station, never leave the station and just do your grinds by running messages up and down hallways. I don't know why that sounds cool. It sounds cool now, but then they'd implement it and I'd be like, this is boring. Big buffer? Oh, was there a buffer?
Are you looking for work? It
I'm
won't
looking
be
for
strictly
D2.
legal.
Ooh, illegal work. What do you got?
I'm not gonna
What
lie.
you offering?
I'm glad it's you doing this and
Halt
not
the
me.
production.
Not
Yeah.
for you, huh? Well, no hard feelings.
But I like these megaships because, like, yeah, there's like slightly different layouts, right? Like we've got a nice little benchy area. Someone left their boots here. Maybe they came in from a muddy planet. Whoa,
Sure.
this is a
Getting
busy
out of that
little
bunk in the
area.
mornings feels almost impossible.
What are you guys talking about?
Seeing as I've got some time off, do you have any advice about where to go?
I visited Capitol a while back. Say what you like about the Empire. They understand urban planning.
Check out the urban planning on Capitol. It's so interesting. The streets are very efficient. It's a wonderful vacation. Hello, sir.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Okay, fine. Whatever. You said hi to me. I like
Need
this.
someone with steady nerves and even steadier aim. That you?
Bridge Chen, what'd you got?
You're going to make this system a
Exterminate
lot
the mob
safer
of
if you do
Blue
this.
Bridge 34. I've been to that
Not for
system
you,
before.
huh?
I can't remember what happened there. I think I encountered a player faction. And are one of you D2? Are you D2? Taking a nap?
I've got quality. You don't want to be caught unprepared.
What you got?
Good idea. Make sure
Whenever
you've
there
got
are
the
more
right
than one
suit
suit.
for the
Okay,
job.
so we got a couple pre-upgraded suits. Not very good ones. Level 2. Meh.
Sure, take a look around.
And nothing in the weapons. I'm assuming at a place like this that's kind of
You know where
topical
to
and in
find me.
Galnet, it's probably been rated already for any
Oh.
good stuff. Oh, excuse me. Hello? Have you seen D2? What is he doing? He's popping a squat there. Look at this canister. This crate would look so great on my crate. I like the layout of these things. It's really cool. Like being here and being able to oversee the bar, and then just like the spinny wheel there. Ah, the escape pods. I keep forgetting those
Remedy
exist
that?
on these things.
I may have something for you.
Yavier.
Shouldn't be too hard, assuming you've done
Reach
this
the
sort of thing
Forbay
before.
Jurisdiction Network.
Plenty of people would jump at an upgrade.
I do kind of like these like little mission givers. I wish there was. I wish their missions were more unique though. Like not just things that you could potentially find on the board. Wait, what's going on with that guy's meal tray? Is that like leftover food? Hold on, let me go to camera mode here. Okay. That's kind of a creepy shot. I'll just be in this corner here. The little Blair Witch style. Just facing the corner. Yeah, what is on his plate? Is that dirt? Or is that like... Is that mustard? That looks like the remnants of a meal. It kind of looks like little terrain. And you can see it's finger food, obviously, because they're just touching the dirt. Just touching the mess that they've made. staring at each other awkwardly in silence. This marriage is not going well. They'll be filing for divorce soon. Oh, is it dried cheese? Ma'am, I think you might want to take your fingers out of your food. You can see maybe it's kind of the same color as his mustache. Do you think that his mustache is filled with that old dried cheese? Can I go closer? Can we get inside of the mustache? Almost, almost. Yes. Yes! Okay, we can see that he's clearly brushed his teeth recently. We're inside of this man's mouth. The shadow of the mustache. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop moving around, sir. There we go. No one has ever... We're journeying inside of the mustache. Each bristle, each fiber has been hand-placed by a developer. There we are. Stop it! Stop moving! That's it, that's it. Oh my. Oh my! This is disturbing. What's going on? Why can't I can't seem to move further into his mustache. What's going on? There's Spatula just being a weirdo in the corner. Okay, why am I like here looking at people's food trays? I'm trying to find D2. Have you seen D2? Hello? Are you CO Jin? Have you seen CO Jin, ma'am? Do you mind if I sit here? Tell me about the Porteous wave. What do you know about Salvation, ma'am? Ma'am? This is a little uncomfortable. Like, imagine if you're just in a food court and someone sits at a table like this with you and just puts your hands like inches within reach. I mean, I think those fingers are touching, yes. I'm just like touching her with one finger, just gently caressing her finger. And surprisingly, her resolution, she has not gotten up and ran away, which is honestly the normal day-to-day experience that Spatula has in the cosmos. She's got nerves of steel. She's just staring me down. Interesting. Alright, ma'am, you've passed the test. And honestly, you had the same meal, eh? There's little hunks of dried food on every tray. Hello, sir. I like this guy, he's got the thinker pose, eh? Oh, look at that! I sat down and he's like, he wants to hold hands. Are we touching? Oh, we are. So this just got incredibly intimate. I was sitting down because you were in a wonderful thinking pose, but I guess you're interested in other things. Like, this is how the space commanders single and mingle. They just sit at tables, wait for other people to come up and touch their hands.
Can I help you, Commander?
Are one of these people Sojin? Can I get up on this bench? No. Oh, the bartender. Do you know where Sojin is?
Make a business transaction? You name it, I've got it.
Violent tendencies.
These guys, of course, will do your
Is
material
that
training.
everything?
Galaxy can be a danger.
Now, I wonder too, there was that stream where they were sitting at, this was with Arthur and, was it Arthur and Bruce? I think it was the actual blue. I mean, magnetic boots to be worn at all times. We're gonna be a boot inspector here. Hello, I'm inspecting boots. Are you wearing your magnetic boots? Yeah, looks good, looks good. Ma'am, those do not look like magnetic boots. You may experience gravitational anomalies. And you as well, wow, okay, actually, do they call each other? Like, are they work for the same company? Those do not look like magnetic boots, sir. Get out of here, you're ejected from the bar. Alright, I don't think SEO is gonna be here. Why can't I stop calling her
Really
SEO?
good at getting into places you aren't meant to be.
Yes, that's my
Sometimes
specialty.
you've got to do a little wrong to do what's right. Not for you, huh?
Nah. I don't know why, but I like this little area, this little crevasse. kind of looks into an industrial pipe.
If you're looking for courier work, I'd appreciate you hearing me out. Take care of this, and I won't forget in a
Fetch the
hurry.
weapon schematic.
Ready?
No, thank you. I do not like... I would take that mission and then cancel it. And just keep the weapon schematic. In Dead Star, you're having dinner. Early dinner, eh? Yeah, I can't stream for too long today, because, got some plans later, but, I figured this DT stuff might be interesting to see if there's something, but it doesn't look like there is. Imagine there's like special mission. Take D2 to pick up food delivery for D2 and drop it off at the mega ship. Still, it is very cool. I really like these mega ship areas. Alright, back to the ship. I'm kind of curious. I do want to kind of go to this Lindol system that was starred on the flight list. If it's close. If it's far, then screw it. We'll head back to Bologna's and maybe do some Fargadoo stuff. The tray is full of his fallen mustache, eh? I missed that one. Yeah, man, little bits of his mustache are just falling out into his food tray. Alright, where is Lindol? Which sounds like a type of cheese. Maybe the connection here is the cheese. How far away is this? Oh, that's not bad. It's just 2 jumps. Lindol and Inidol. And why is Inidol bookmarked? Another one of these systems where I'm like, oh, Geronimo. Morgan's Hole. Wandering Whale. There's some interesting naming here. What is it? Whoa, that hasn't happened for a while. Do you remember when this was happening like all the time? Oh, hi. We've unlocked a new galaxy map, apparently. Interesting. I actually kind of like this view. Can I go back in on the planet? No. That's actually kind of a cool view. It's like the orrery, but, like, better. Do you guys use the orrery, by the way? Because, like, I remember when people made a big deal about there not being an orrery, and then they added an orrery, and then it was like, how do I replicate this? So I want to get that view back. Aha! I can now control it. So you have to create the glitch, then like, kind of like, okay, so let's see if we can replicate this again. So go to Orrery. Go back to map view. Zoom in. Okay, now we can move it however. Let's move it like, get it top down. And now zoom out. Beautiful. Like, I wouldn't mind having the ability to kind of get like a 3D system map like this. This actually looks kind of cool. You can kind of see the fleet carrier there. We have broken the map. But yeah, I don't know why I bookmarked that, other than maybe Morgan's Hole being a funny name. I mean, sometimes it's like, yeah, I bookmark important things, or historic lore sites, or beacons, or mysteries, and then sometimes it's just like, haha, planet named Dong. Alright, 2 jumps to Lindol. Let's see what is in Lindol, because that is apparently on the flight plan for Testament. I don't know if that's like the next stop or where it came from, or maybe it is a breadcrumb. We won't know until we go. Again, I love these like mega ships that are in asteroid fields, rings or whatever.
Flight assist on.
Let's just get away from the mass lock zone. You never used it, never asked for it either. What did you not use? What up, Sakao? How you doing? We just on the underside of these brown rings. I might need to go further up. Put some pips in engines. Put some pip in it! Pip it up.
Frameshift drive
Then we start
charging.
jumping, and then we just jump through the damn rings. Spool it, spool it, spool it. The orrery.
Ready to engage.
Orrery.
4.
I mean, I like the fact that it's in there, and I do like the idea that, like, yeah, if you really wanted to understand, like, a system and, like, what planets are on the orbital line and which ones are at, like, the what do you call it? What do you call the off-axis planets? The ones that have, like, an inclination. Like the off-axis or whatever. But it's like, you don't need it 90% of the time. And then the view of it is not pretty. I think it would be awesome. I think if you had the orrery like here, right, and you could just like pull up your map on the screen without having to go into the gal map, that'd be super cool.
Drive charging.
Oh, not good. Learning skates, fell a couple of times, twisted some muscles. Oh no. Well, at least you're learning. You're living and learning, man. Sometimes you gotta twist some muscles to build those muscles.
4.
You gotta make mistakes before you can
1.
not make mistakes. I'm still in the heavy mistake-making phase of my life. But hopefully you're not too twisted. Skating feels like a good, fun little wholesome activity. Okay, so Lindahl is owned by the Perez Ring Brewery.
Fuel scooping.
What do we got here?
Fuel scoop
We got
disengaged.
some belt clusters, the Flying Lamp, public energy development. So why would the Fargod Call even like come here? Why would this be on their flight plan, right? Stein Terminal, Planet Lindahl. It's a high metal content world. We got a couple carriers. Why am I wanted on that carrier? You can't... Well, I'm wanted there, but... Why am I wanted on a carrier? I guess because they're in the system where I currently have a bounty. I'm kind of curious about Flying Lamb. It's this unidentified signal source. It's like learning to ride a bike with a fixie with no brakes. Well, that's the thing that scares me about skates, right? It's like, okay, skating is fun. How do you stop, though? That's kind of usually the problem, right? It's like stopping is always the hard part. Stein Terminal. Wait, why did I have to scan that? I didn't even know that you could zoom in on stations like that, but why would that have been a scannable? That's a little bizarre. Any interesting signal sources? It kind of disturbs me that now, like, they can have fixed signal sources and hide things in asteroids. Like, truly, it's just like, you want us to spend like 16 hours exploring every system. Because, I mean, to be fair, all these canon people just find stuff 4 hours after it gets put in the game, right? What that? This is a Wyrick. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything here. It was always worth a shot. You never know, right? If you don't try, you're not going to be the... If you don't, you know, the first person to discover something has to make a lot of mistakes. They have to go out there and try the things that seem too obvious or too good to be true. And then go a level deeper. Otherwise, you never discover anything. But I don't think there's going to be anything here. I'm kind of curious about Flying Lamb, though. I want to know what this is all about. Description says just another one of them faction-owned installations. But I want to see the Flying Lamb. That's why you learn it at home? Are you just skating around in your garage kind of thing? Or skating around the apartment? And are they roller blades or roller skates? Because I think the roller skates are actually harder. Like the ones with multiple wheels or whatever. Cool looking planet, little lava. When are we gonna land on lava planets, Braven? I want to be able to go down there. Is that actually a landable? No. But I think, like, high metal content world seems like the natural next step. Like, yes, we all want to land on water worlds. Yes, we all want to land on Earth lakes, but I feel like these ones would be doable without crazy amounts of work, but imagine landing on a planet with like a giant lava area and seeing like a lava lake and like actually just flying your ship into it. I mean, you'd die, but it would be so cool. Oh, inline. .125mm wheels. I'm not good with numbers, so I'm like 125 millimeters means about as much to me as 125 feet. It's like you have to talk to me like I'm alien, right? It's like the size of an apple. Ooh, there's a satellite here. That means materials. Let me scan you, my precious. Yeah, if you didn't know, just you can get little materials. Unexpected emission data. Lovely. So this is like a secret Fargod installation. There is like green text on it. That looks kind of alien. Like, what is that? Is that some sort of Thargoid graffiti? I've actually never seen this before. Again, I just wish there were more scenarios that would take you here. Like, if you wait long enough at these facilities, you will get some, like, hey, we need your help defending it. Or we need your help attacking it kind of missions. But I would love it if, like, missions would lead you here and be like, yeah, you gotta dock and then, like, walk around and find some crazy light source. Let's see. Can you color me green? I want to get in there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This could be cool for a screenshot. I've come full circle. I would like to get green in my cockpit. Hello, Raymobula, how are you? You skated when you were a kid, like 8 years old, quads, old school disco stuff. Yeah, the quads, right? That's the old school skate. Okay. Can I just get down there? This is where the mashing your landing gear can help you. Look into the light. Now, am I gonna be green when I look at myself? Oh yeah! See that? I think it's super cool how like the light sources in the actual game can actually like affect you like this, right? I've never been greener. Oops, hold on. Don't open hard points. We don't want them to get the wrong idea. Alright, I don't think that this has any relevance other than just being kind of cool. I would love to see, like, a facility like this that's, like, huge. Let's scan this. Why not? You got any, like, lore here? No lore. Okay, fine. Whatever. We'll go back to Bologna's. Oh, what are we close to? Urishish. What engineer is there? It's probably one of them feet engineers, right? Alright, heading back to Bologna's. We'll swap into a more appropriate ship. Maybe talk about the, some of them updates. Well, let me just get a nice little look here at this place. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a screenshot. I do like these little, like, space outposts. I just wish we could land on them, right? And I am in a crate. This is a crate Phantom. AKA the Millennium Phantom. Because of, the Millennium engines. It's the closest ship that I think to resembling the Millennium Falcon, except not completely offset.
3, 2, 1, engage.
By the way, if you have not been watching the latest season of Mandalorian, I am loving it. I am also loving Star Trek Picard. I never thought I'd say this. After season 1 and 2, I was absolutely despising that show, but season 3 is absolutely everything I have ever wanted to see from that show. It's basically the TNG movie that we never got.
Warning.
So it's like, wow, we've got good Star Trek, we've got good Star Wars, like what's going on? Like now I can't complain about how terrible those things are. Oh, I forgot to get Sirius heat sinks. How far are we from Sirius? It's kind of like back that way. Screw it, we'll do it another time. It's fine. I got heat sinks, but I'll put that on the to-do list. See, I don't know what's up in Lindell and why the Testament is starring it. Again, it's just kind of bizarre. I think the star indicates that's where its next jump is, as opposed to like where it came from, but it is in a system where it is not on the flight plan. So I don't know. There's some weird plot stuff happening here. That might tie into the whole Hudson thing. But you know what I need to do in Elite? I need to start making some damn money. My bank account's getting thin. I only have $1.5 billion, or 1.6 if you round up. $1.6 billion feels like I'm running on fumes.
Taking heat damage.
I know for you mere mortals out there, you NPCs. What? This is one thing I heard. I was reading some forum thread or something, and apparently, like credits that we commanders are used to are different from what NPCs use. Like NPCs get paid in like half credits or like quarter credits. There's like a fractional system for NPC money. So like in the Pilots Federation, $1 million would be like 1 billion credits for an NPC. Again, this is just stuff that I read on the internet, but is interesting. Alright, but I did want to talk about some of these. Okay, so I got a forum post up here. This is Bruce posted this update 15 and upcoming feature rework to the forums. And hold on. Good day, Ray. Good day, Ray. Ship on the Barbie, eh?
System scan complete.
All the Australians are like, never do that again.
Critical.
So, okay, what do we got about update 15? Update 15 is set to quote-unquote build on the narrative and unlock the next major phase of the Thargoid War, aka we're going to get in the center of the Maelstrom, and we're going to see what that Thargoid Titan finally is. Is it a giant Thargoid capital ship that we have to fight collectively in teams? Is it a landable, dockable Thargoid megaship that we're going to be able to get out into and actually explore and fight Thargoids on foot? Will Thargoids be coming down and visiting settlements? We don't know. But obviously the Thargoid War is going to hit its next big phase, which is pretty cool actually. Now this is what they say. This will be among the biggest moments in the game to date, and we're excited to see how you react. That's a pretty bold statement if you think about it, right? Like, what would you guys say? I'd be very curious to know what your opinions are. What has been the biggest moment in the game to date, right? Like for me, I don't know. The Gnosis, Salome, when the Thargoids first arrived, the return. Like, there's been some pretty monumental stuff, but this is a bold claim. Like, Frontier is really hyping up this, like, Thargoid War reveal, the center of the Maelstrom, to be a big thing. And honestly, I kind of am leaning to, like, get on the hype train, which I normally try to avoid because, well, usually leads to disappointment. Alright, where's the Dangabus here? Do the Dangabus! But then they say, okay, so to allow the necessary time for development and ensure the update meets expectations, aka is not broke on release, Update 15 will release in May. An exact date will be confirmed closer to the time. So they don't say May 2023. They just say May. And they're like, we'll give you an exact date closer to the time. Is that a clue? Are we getting time travel? But that's, I think, the most immediate thing to be excited about. However, on the flip side, they had talked about last year in the roadmap, like, this major feature rework. And this is what they say about that, is last year, we announced a major update that would rework a long-standing feature. Power Play, CQC, BGS, engineering, we don't know. This is still being investigated by several PIs. However, a number of charges, not least the Thargoid War itself, have required our attention as a priority. We will share details of this investigation and our plans towards the end of this year. Which is like, what? So whatever big overhaul they were planning for, like, early this year, we're now going to find out about at the end of the year. Not to say that that might even happen at the end of the year. So that something got pushed down the road. I'm very curious, right? My suspicion was Power Play. A lot of people, I think, thinking engineering or thinking BGS. Personally, I don't think engineering needs a huge overhaul or complete rework, right? Whereas Power Play 100% does. CQC would be nice. BGS, I think, like, again, does it need an overhaul or a major rework, or does it just need maybe some tweaks, right? So I don't know. Now, Power Play, the BGS, and this is where I kind of think, like, again, they talked about okay, so this is the next part that kind of leads me to believe that Power Play and the BGS might be merging or coming closer together, like two rocks meeting in space. Player-made factions, applications closing. So player-made factions, like Dingus Investigation, has played a key role in expressing your will over the shape of the bubble. The goal at the heart of our plans is reflected in the Thargoid War. Right? This goal at the heart of our plans for Elite and reflected in the Thargoid War. Right? So, let me just, hold on. Let me just go to the map. Right? So, their goal is, you know, Thargoid War. Oh, shite! Seriously? Okay, hold on. Let me murder someone. One moment. You don't interdict spatula in Bolognaise and expect to walk away. Gold touch systems, eh? This man's being murdered. Oops.
Under attack.
My Pip's weapon keyboard key has popped out of my mechanical keyboard. What was that? Did you shoot a ship-launched fighter at me? Imagine if you could shoot ship-launched fighters as just guided weapons.
Target shields offline.
Sorry, this is an unforgivable target. It needs to be taught a lesson. Thankfully, my Crate Phantom with these multi-cannons engineered, it's a pretty formidable little doohickey.
Flight assist off.
Aha!
Flight assist on.
Screw you and your gimbals. Or chafies.
Warning.
Or,
Temperature
yeah,
critical.
chafies.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Yeah, temperature critical, that's fine. I got heat 6. Alright. You're just making this take longer and be slower and more painful than it needs to be.
Target shields
Oh, you and your shorts.
online. Flight assist off.
The sad thing is, I don't think I'm gonna get like a bounty for this. Oh, I accidentally switched modes. How did your shields get to 81%, you hacker? What is that little thing behind him? Is that like a heatsink? Did he heatsink? Oh, he heatsinked. How cute.
Warning. Temperature critical. Flight assist off.
I'm getting better at this whole, like, turn earlier. I think I might have... Why is my heat so high? I might have those mods on my multi-cannons that, like, if you miss your target, you gain the heat.
Heat sink deployed. Target shields offline. Frameshield charge detected. Hull integrity
No, you don't escape.
compromised.
He was gonna leave his
Shields
ship
offline.
launch
Target
pilot.
destroyed.
Okay, do I need any of this stuff? I do like when you blow them up now, you get their escape pods. You know what? I have collector limpets.
Programming limpet drone.
I will take all of your
Cargo
booty.
scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Why not? Precipitated alloys. I only have 28 of those, so that's good to have. Everything else, I mean, fine. I'll take it. And then I'll take him. I'll take him specifically.
Drone.
Because what's more insulting than being blown up by Spatula and then literally being sold to the black market? Yeah, where was I? Okay, so they are closing player-made factions, right? And I was showing the map here. We'll let the limpets do their thing, right? So obviously, you've got your, like, power play mode, right? Where you can kind of see the shape of the bubble, right? Which, I don't know, like, Iceland Duval is kind of lumpy now. Kind of a confusing mess, to be honest. But imagine if you had this for, like, player factions. I don't know. Then you got the Thargoid Wars, which don't have, like, those little bubble things, but you can clearly see, like, these little Thargoid mini bubbles, right? So my suspicion is kind of like, okay, they're doing a major... Wait, no more targets. What about that? Oh, it's far away. Fine. Move towards it. Stupid limpets. But my theory is this, is maybe the major feature overhaul rework was power play. And maybe a little bit of BGS as well. And maybe the two are kind of tied together in the sense that they want to maybe add base building. Maybe, and again, now I'm going into tinfoil territory, but maybe they're to add base building, and you could build a player faction in the game as opposed to have to fill out a damn form and get rejected 25,000 times and have to email the community support team and say, what am I doing wrong? Which was my experience for getting Dangus Investigations into the game. It was not easy. We got rejected, I think, like 7 or 8 times, something like that, and it was not very clear what was going on. The form was broken. I had to wait to get responses from, like, you know, the support teams or whatever. We finally did it, but it was not like a pleasant process, right? And maybe in the future, rather than doing that process offline, maybe they have plans to put that in the game. Maybe that will tie into power play. Maybe you create a little player faction and align it with the power, just like you kind of can with the squadron, right? Like, to me, like, the BGS, squadrons, power play, and player-made factions all kind of, like, exist in different little micro bubbles, and it would be nice to see them all kind of merge, like, smurge together. And maybe that is what I suspect the major feature overhaul is, but maybe the reason it got delayed is because they're like, yeah, we just put the Thargoids in there, and, like, holy crap, we don't know what they're gonna do. We don't want to mess around with the BGS, because you could really mess things up. And I suspect probably the people that best understand the BGS might not even be there anymore. So maybe they have to untangle the whole, like, refigure out the BGS. So I don't know, that's my theory, is that power play, player-made factions, all of it is going to kind of merge into one system. That'll be interesting, but we'll see. They obviously have not told us what that's going to be. Then the other piece of news is the console transfers are happening next week, so if you are still a poor little console player and have not ported over, they did turn that off for a bit, and then they brought it back, and now you can, or you should be able to soon, I think next month, they're going to, yeah, reopening the portal in April. Which is cool. You know, I hope more console people have the ability to come over. I didn't even realize I didn't have shields. You know, I feel bad for the console people, but, you know, you should have just got a PC in the first place, my friend. Because you know that console eventually, it's gonna outlive its usefulness, right? You can't upgrade a console to support newer games that comes out. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I don't have any consoles. The last console I had was a Dreamcast. Yeah, and then lastly, and I don't get this one. It's like live mode is the default download, and just the above will make the live version of Elite the default download. And I'm like, isn't it already? Like, would it be weird if someone's like, oh, I'm gonna buy Elite Dangerous, and then they download it and it's like legacy mode? So that would make sense, but I don't know if it has any impact on people who are already deep into the Elite sauce. Alright, let's kill an Orpheus. I want to try to kill an Orpheus. And I think Goidhub... Oh. Oh, right. Cargo. What do I have? You know what? I'm not going to sell this occupied escape pod. I'm going to keep him forever. I'm just literally going to keep him forever. And never let him out of the pod. That's what you get for attacking me. Don't attack Spatula in Bologna's. Because I'm ruthless. I will literally take your body and put you in my cargo bay. Just like the Ark of the Covenant at the end of Indiana Jones. And you will never see the light of day again. That is like a very... that's villainous. Alright, so I probably want to use Goydop. I don't have a build set up for killing an Orpheus, but I did watch a video, and it looks like what really works well for them is these like experimental AX weapons, or the missiles or whatever. And hold on. Oh, is this one on the same skin? Alright, so hard points. Probably not going to need beam lasers. Why is this still a thing where when you store your weapons, you have to wait for the animation to finish? But if you swap them, you don't. It's weird. Okay, so first of all, do I have the thing that I need? No. I need a level 5, what do you call it? Oh, you know what's going to happen? I have to go into stored modules and sell something now. But I need one of these. Equip module. Can I do it here? Oh, Wonder Bar. Alright, I need experimental weapon stabilizer because I want to load up. Okay. Enhanced multi-cannons. No, what I want are the missiles. Oh, wait a minute. I think all my missiles are actually on another ship, aren't they? Yes, they're all on my Type 10. I mean, could we just do this with the Type 10? It's already set up and good to go. Why not? Let's try the Type 10. If I can kill an Orpheus in a top 10, in a Type 10, that'll be fine. And also, holy shit, I just changed it from live chat to top chat. I haven't been seeing any of this damn chat from you guys. Why? Power play makes sense, but not except. Why did it hide the chat from me? You suppose BGS because they stopped creating new player factions. Well, this is where I think it ties into power play. You get the impression that they just out that in to make it look like they had more planned. I know, right? It does feel like they just lied to us and put like shit on the roadmap, and then they're like, this is why we don't do roadmaps, because we don't deliver. Right? Power play makes sense, but not excited about it. I think power play at its core. Okay, how do I phrase this? Power play could be a really cool idea, right? I think it creates that like consensual PvP basis, right? Where like you're supporting Aisling Duval, you come across a Federale, and it like allows you to like role play and do PvP in a way that like you're not like a ganker. Like there's a reason behind it. So I like the idea of power play. I have ways that I would like to make it work. Let me just hold on. Get more. Look at my ugly face while I talk. The way I think it would work would be this: is you sign up to a power play faction, and they start giving you power play specific missions based on the state of the power, right? So if you're in like an expansion, or let's say you want to do expansion missions or whatever, those would be like special bespoke missions, and it would be like, go to this system and you got to do this thing, right? But when you are on the mission, you can't fly your normal ship. You have to fly like a faction ship. So they're like, we're gonna like, you put away your Type 10 with all your engineering, and we're gonna give you this Eagle. And this Eagle is like built out the way that this mission should build it. We built it for you, okay? You're gonna fly this Eagle. It's like the stock for this mission Eagle. And when you're done with the mission, you can have your own ship back. But when you're on this mission, this is the ship you're flying, right? And then while you are going to do that mission in the predetermined power play ship, another player from another faction could join a queue saying like, yo, match me up with anyone from an opposing player faction who's on a mission and let me come in and try to mess them up. So let's say for example, you know, you're with Denton Petraeus and it's like, oh, we got to do this like sneaky mission in this system to help our expansion there, right? We're going to give you this like eagle. And then you go there and let's say no other players were there. You get attacked by an NPC from like the Kumo crew, right? And then they start messing with you. But maybe if there's another player from another faction in the sort of queue or some sort of matchmaking service, they could come in as an antagonist and be the bad guy in that mission, right? So it kind of sets up that PvP engine, right? Which I think would be cool, and would also like be like, you know, like what do you call it? Immersive or personal narrative or whatever the frick they call it, right? That's how I would do power play, right? I think that'd be super cool. Not just like this stupid shit of like, let me sign up to a faction and then deliver some fucking mail that I have to sit on 20 minutes on a menu screen to get these packages and just want to quit the game. Like, that's how it currently is, right? So that's why I suspect, why wouldn't you rework this terrible, terrible thing that has, I think, really cool potential? Now, I don't know if they would take my idea, which they could for free. Braben, you can have it. This is me, in writing. I'll put it in writing. You can have my ideas. I don't care. Like, just make it awesome, right? Well, you'd love the base building. Ray Mobulate is not so thrilled with base building, only if we could shut them down, etc. Higher security, have your own mine facility. Yeah, I actually would love to have base building. I know it's going to be controversial, but I would love to be able to pick a planet, settle a base there, build it out, you know, add another hab. You know, you can do the carrier mechanics of like weekly maintenance fees, set up a mining operation, and that mines certain materials, and then I can choose to export that and start raking in profit and try to balance the economy of my little base between like, okay, well, we're not doing so well, I gotta fire security, but that leaves us open to player raids or whatever. Or I can hire the security and blah, blah, blah. You know, like, I think that would be a lot of fun. And slowly expanding your base, right? That would be cool. Yeah, animation should be skippable, 100%. Well, it should just happen in the background. An asteroid base would be cool. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Can you imagine the Danga cave? I can. That would be super cool. Alright, and yes, type 10. We're doing it. Dark Heavy, are you there? What system do you say you were seeing Orpheus is in? It's gotta be one of these yellow ones, right? I don't know if I see you. Is that you and Mu Andromeda? No, that's Commander Mobilator. Are you in Bologna's? No, that's Dead Star. Alright, let's just go here. Pegasi sector. It just has to be a yellow system, and then I believe we're looking for like a signal source that would be like whatchamacallit? Type 4 or whatever? Get Dead Star on the team here. Pokemathy. Where are you, Dark Heavy? Pokemathy, I didn't see that on here. Oh, you're like up there. That's at the other Maelstrom. I figure it might be good to do it in... Because, okay, so this is kind of what Frontier said, is that when it comes to the Thargoid invasion, apparently we've been doing it wrong by enjoying ourselves and having fun. But apparently the easiest way to stop the invasion is actually to kill Ortheuses in these yellow systems to prevent the Thargoids from ever getting there. It's a lot easier than trying to get them out of a system. And obviously, this is the Maelstrom region here is the one that I'm most concerned about, because it's literally like 2 jumps away from Bologna's, right? We do have that other one above us, but I feel like that one is more likely to expand that way kind of thing. Whereas this one seems to be kind of moving in our direction. And like, in theory, what the developers were saying about these Maelstroms was like, if you don't fight them, they will just like kill the bubble. And if they kill the bubble and you still don't fight them, they will make their way to Colonia. Like, That's just how it is. So that's kind of awesome. Okay, hold on. I want more of these missile launchers. Do I not have them? Oh, that could be a problem. So hold on. Before I load this thing up with limpets, where are my damn missiles? Where have I put them? Is it on the Dangatron? No, that's on my shards. Oh god. I do, you know what? Major feature rework. The way that storage works and being able to like move weapons between ships would be awesome. And then just removing storage caps. That's what I want to see, Frontier. Please. Please. This is so painful. Because sometimes I'm like, where the hell did I put everything? Where are my AX multi-cannons? Did I sell them to make room for other stuff? I might have done this. I can't believe you've done this. I have so many ships here in this area that have like no weapons. These are my racing ships though, so that makes sense. Still no F disappointing. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Loot, by my being alive. Let me rephrase this. I was ultra excited about Power Play, but what we got... Yeah, I agree, right? It's like, I think there's good potential there. It's just they've cocked it up. People would complain about not using the ship. What ship? I'm behind. PvP missions wrestling with the sages on the forum complain about not using their own ship. They would, but then I would say to them, screw you. Like, if I were Frontier, I would say that. But it's like, okay, think about it this way. You can use your own ship and engage with another PvPer, and maybe you get like a battle point or whatever for your faction. But if you're doing these like faction-specific missions, the problem is that, let's say you have a new player versus someone who's been playing for 7 years. That new player has no engineering on their ship. The person who's been playing for 7 years can be like, oh, I'm going to go out and hunt other people playing faction missions. I'm going to get my FDL with all these crazy engineering mods and just murder hobo them, right? But if you set parameters where it's like, no, like both the antagonist and the mission doer both have ships that are predetermined by the mission itself, then you create an actual even playing field where it's all about skills. And then you can also kind of mess with like what the mission type is. So for example, maybe one of the missions is like, hey, we're going to give you this like Cobra that you have to find and hunt and kill this Corvette. And the Corvette is specifically balanced where, yeah, Cobra can kill it, but it's not going to be easy. Like maybe the Cobra can only kill it if you use like silent running and all the tactics and tools available to you. But it's like kind of like an even playing field for both players, right? Like where the skill actually matters, like tactics and skills, right? So yeah, people would complain about it, but it's like, yeah, you can fly your other ships and just fight other people from the other power play factions anytime you want. But for these missions, the idea would be like, make a scenario that could be interesting, right? Like again, maybe the scenario is like, hey, we need you to get these documents from point A to point B. We're giving you a Type 9, right? And we're giving you 2 NPC escorts, but the antagonist gets like a really fast ship, right? And so now it's like, okay, do you battle him? Like again, how you choose to do this. And again, if no player joins, you have like an NPC fulfilling that role of the antagonist, right? But you can make little story points on these missions, right? And again, you could have like procedurally generated missions, and then maybe have like big story missions that kind of tie into big events. Like if a player, or let's say a power play faction gets into a war with another power play faction, and there's like a specific battle going on, and you could have like phases of that particular combat be kind of like little story missions, right? Like I think there's so many cool possibilities there. They're just like not, it's just buy shit in the store. It's dumb. They could make this so much better. I am thinking I might actually go with some Guardian weapons. I might pull those away from my Dangutron, because these shard weapons, my lordy, do they just do a lot of damage. Or maybe, should I try it again? You've got a great build. 2 Guardian Gust Cannons, 3 Advanced Multi-Cannons, a few shields, some armor, and 1 Bad Pilot. Should I maybe try with my crate first? And then we could try with the Type 10 later. Roberto, get in the frickin' seat, man. What is my build here? Remember research limpets. Why do I need research limpets? To kill an Orpheus? I mean, I already have one sample of its flesh. I mean, another one would be nice, but I feel like I just want to murder one. I do have 2 cargo, but no limpets. I don't think I need limpets. I mean, it'd be nice to get like the Orpheus' heart, but I don't think that the Orpheus heart is like different from the regular thing. I think we may need speed. I agree. So maybe let's try the crate first, and then the type 10 after. It's a few more jumps, but that's fine. 4 jumps is fine. All right, we're gonna try the crate. You'd love to see more missions that set you up against similar ranked players. Well, that would be another factor in the matchmaking, right? But even if that was not, even if it was outside of power play and just something that was like a system in the game, I think it would be pretty cool. And Dead Star, you are like a hollow dot. Are you even real? I don't know if you can see that on your scene. I think I just passed through you like a ghost. The Orpheus kept running before you could kill him, but if you can get a tissue sample, that counts too. Wait, what do you mean that counts? Does that count for like the BGS purposes?
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I do have a tissue sample on the carrier. Rescuing NPCs and collecting escape pods increased my ranking with the Pilots Federation. Didn't know that's a thing. Yeah, that happens.
4, 3,
I'm already like in the Pilots Federation, and where do I spend those reputation points? I think it's just like it's like a default thing that's like if there's no BGS to go to, they just go to the Pilots Federation. I wonder if there is actually a way. Would there be a way? And this might be too dangus even for me. But is there a way to essentially screw up your reputation with the Pilots Federation to get like negative reputation to the point where they just kick you out, revoke your license, and you become an NPC?
Frameshift.
But I wonder if like the mechanism is like oh shoot, I should have cashed in my vouchers. Well, let's just not die then. Fire groups, okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now I need to remember what is my binding for Mr. Anti-EMP pulse. And you're surprised that all the player brain only played reactive. I was posting day one to be proactive and focus on the yellow systems. Oh, so you knew all along, Ray Mobula. On the galaxy map, look at the yellow dots. There should be a list of activities. Wait, what? Does it just tell you what to do from the map? Wait, is this not yellow anymore? Am I not on Thurgo mode? Apparently not. Okay, that's probably where we want to go. So unpopulated, Thargoid vessels are present in the system. If they are not repelled in 1 week, an invasion force will arrive. I don't know. Let's just try it.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we want to go Pegasi Sector DGX C16. And oh yeah, I gotta check the binding. There. Probably under miscellaneous. Use shutdown field. Okay, backspace. Okay. I suspected as much. So that is my
Frameshift drive charging.
thingy. Moving in range in case you need an extra pirate power. We're definitely going to need it. So I think the strategy is stay cold. Let the Orpheus come into the signal source when we find one. We have to find a signal source with a probe.
3,
Let the Orpheus come.
1.
Try to position ourselves. Stay cool so it doesn't see us. Stay behind it so it doesn't have visual range. And then just unload into its belly all at once. I believe it will pop its field neutralizer like right as soon as you start attacking it. Like there is not, it does not give you a large buffer before it starts getting mad.
System scan complete.
So we want to find, I think, a threat 4. This is threat 4 weapons fire, but I don't know if it's weapons fire. Now I have been hearing that these are quote-unquote rare. Yeah, we want non-human signal source threat 4. So there just may not be any here. Okay, we can try another system. Pegasus Sector Ibiwu. It's got to be yellow though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Maybe you dream that up, or the activities are listed in the system map. Could be. I don't really.
4, 3.
I don't really see it.
1. Engage.
Problem is, it's like with the Orpheus hunting, it's like a lot of really specific things that you need to do in a very quick little window, right? Like set up, get your fire groups, all that kind of stuff, get your fighter deployed, all that wonderful razzmatazz. And then like it's critical to pop your shutdown field neutralizer, because if you get neutralized, it gets away, and then its friends come in and poop on you. AX ship signatures. That's actually. Oh, so that's like human people. AX weapon fire. What that? Oh wait, is this? There's only 2 signal sources. Okay, so I have heard that actually finding the signal source is a little bit hard. Which again, it's like, yeah, Frontier's like, no, this is what you need to do, and it's like, yeah, but like, I could just go to a Thargoid conflict zone and then just like have fun. And you want me to look for randomized signal sources? How dare you? Oh, combat. Oh, combat aftermath. I'm kind of curious. Curious to see that one. Oh, hold on. Wait, was there another one? No, that's a planet. Might as well try it. Oh, that's far away. But yeah, we were looking for like non-human signal source. Let's just scan the rest of this stuff. I see bodies. But it's like, you would think like, okay, at least if you want us to do this, like, you know, it'd be nice is if you just made it mandatory that these. Like, hold on, there is another signal source now. Or no, it's just one thing I haven't.
System
Another
scan
IC body.
complete.
But you would think, okay, Frontier could be like, okay, why don't we just make it so that every system in this state always has a signal source? But no, because they put their faith in RNGesus. Keep an eye out for new signal sources. The Orpheus, though, like, it doesn't look that different from the other Thargoids. Like, it kinda does. Oh, you got one. You got one. Okay, fine. I follow you, Dead Star. I put the Wingman teammate Navlock. It used to be Wingman Navlock, but now we don't call them Wingmen anymore. We call them teams, which I think is one of the stupidest things they ever did. Or teammate Navlock. I say Squad Bunch for the win. Squad Bunch. Navlock is kind of broken, but not like too broken. If they are not too bad to fight, we can try science stuff later. True. Well, I mean, I want to kill one because I've never killed one. I have taken a sample of its flesh before. We can certainly do it after. Although I was thinking too to try to get the what do you call it, caustic 6. But I I can't stream that much longer. Like maybe like 40 minutes tops. So, and I gotta take a fire break soon because the pressure's building up. But I follow you, Ditsa. I also wish you could like share a signal source, because it is kind of annoying that like, yeah, like we each see different signal sources and then I don't know where it is. So I can't tell what you're targeting or when I should start slowing down, other than the speed of our relative speed or whatever, or relative distance. I have to look at the numbers and go like, am I coming too quickly? So I can tell you're slowing down. I believe the problem, though, is that with these Ortheuses, like, you gotta be quick, right? Like, you gotta have everything ready to go. Okay, you must be very close. So I just passed you. You have no idea what you're doing. Excellent. That we are in good company. Because neither do I. Here we go. Okay, let's get Roberto out there. Roberto, you launch.
Understood. Okay. Booting up telepresence for fighter control.
We do have a Thargoid probe. Okay, that means Orpheus is going to come.
Fighter
let's make sure weapons are here. Switch mode. Open our hard points. Deploy heatsink. We don't want to be toasty. And we want to keep an eye out for that cloud. I think it's over there. I can see some little squiggly dots. Yes, yes, yes. We probably actually want to scan it first. That looks like an Orpheus. Or does it? I don't know. Okay. Going cold. This looks very Orthus-y. Keep cold, keep behind it. Okay. It is definitely an Orpheus. Alright, back to weapon mode. Are you ready, Dead Star? Let's do this. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shoot, I forgot about the damn thing. Yeah, see, it just pops that right away, right? Dark Heavy wants a wing. You're gonna have to wait, Dark Heavy, because
multiple hostile ships
I can't
in this sector,
multitask
Commander.
that.
Let's not throw them all on us at once.
So pretty, though. Okay, Roberto, you hold off the other guys. We'll try and chase this guy down. Seems to be just meandering around. But yeah, I forgot the, see, I knew I was gonna forget the damn thing. And we've wasted so much time being incapacitated. But pop a heatsink just for good measure. These guys do not have hearts. Oh, did he do it again? You son of a... He doesn't give warnings.
I need support. Taking damage.
You need support. Well, you know what? You're the support!
Shields offline.
Oh my lord.
Power to systems.
We need like someone dedicated to just spamming the
serious hull damage here, Commander.
What do you call
need
it?
To evade fire.
The neutralizer. Did he leave yet? No, he hasn't left yet, so still have a chance. Oh! What was that? Was that you, Dead Star? I'm sorry. No, he's gone. He's gone. Whoa. Yeah, do not try to enter the portal. Alright, let's jump back to Super Cruise. We're gonna have to try again. We can get Dead, Dark Heavy into the team.
3, 2, 1. Engage. Taking damage.
Damn, that's hard. Okay. Dark Heavy, I've sent over an invite. Do I have Lacaustics? I think I do have Lacaustics. That may require
Fighter assembly initiated.
short little
Taking
overheat here.
damage. Silent running.
Let me just heat myself up. That's what shard cannons are good for.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Are they all damaged? Oh no, I need to go repair.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Oh no, all my weapons are damaged.
Caustic
Wow,
substance
okay.
Dissipated. Fighter assembly complete.
This like really
Signature restored.
was more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay, is there a nearby system where I can repair? Does Tegan still have
Heat sink
a thing?
deployed.
Let me try it this way. Map mode. Economy. Kurima. There's a fleet carrier. Oh, I don't want to go to this place. That's a trap. Okay, what about HIP 1771? Or wait, that's like... Oh wait. Nilabulaco. Oh wait, Thargoid controlled. We don't want to go there. Okay, Qui. I think this one... I was going to before my dolphin. Yes, okay, low hub. I'm gonna have to go... Oh wait, hold on. Am I wanted in that location? Oh, seriously? Like, we're gonna be enforcing the damn rules around here? What about this fleet carrier? Or wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So I'm just wanted at that location. But not here. Okay, fine. I can go to the outpost. Okay. Something took out my guardian weapons. So wait. Like, are my weapons even damaged? Or does it have some sort of like... Oh! So maybe the Orpheus is able to just like destroy your guardian weapons. That's interesting.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wait. Transfer of fuel? Oh my god, we've got search and rescue dolphins coming to fuel us. That's awesome. Can they repair my guardian weapons? Probably not. Alright, we gotta go talk. So maybe this is why you have to use like missiles and AX multi-cannons. That is interesting. I didn't like. Maybe if we defeat the shutdown field, that doesn't happen, or maybe the shutdown field is what. Like maybe they have their own little mini Proteus wave or whatever, right? We're learning things. The Dangus is educational and informative. All right, let me just dock over here. I might take a quick bio break. And then I say we try again and see if we do time the neutralizers to avoid destruction, will that spare our guardian weapons, or are those just like going to be toast either way, and we're going to have to like respec? In which case, we bring out the Type 10. But I don't know how I feel about this. Like guardian weapons are kind of cool, and we had to spend so much time and effort unlocking them, and now they seem to be getting more and more useless, right? And I know that's kind of part of like, you know, nerfing our ability to fight the Thargoids to make the Thargoids more powerful, but I would just rather see like maybe, okay, there's like new Thargoids that are anti-guardian variants or whatever. I don't know. It just feels like don't make guardian weapons obsolete, because like this is like part of the personal narrative that I've been on. I mean, at some point I'm sure we'll neutralize their anti-guardian tactics when Salvation's AI overlord bots join the war. Like, what do you think is going to happen with that? I mean, man, your personal narrative is ineffectual. I know that feeling. Alright, let me in. Let me in. Oh god, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I don't have shields. I don't have shields to do the buffering. Okay, that's fine. Just a small little boop. Small little stopping boop. A loot boop. And okay, we're gonna hit a few things on the way down. There we go.
Engines disengaged.
Please tell me this thing has repair refuel. You ever landed an outpost and it's like, oh yeah, we don't restock ammo or repair here. Why do you exist? Okay, that all looks good. All right, I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Actually, let me see. What can I? Should I cash in stuff here, or should I just like not die and then bring that back to Bologna's and do it for the BGS? You know? Yeah, I think I'll just risk it. Can you have the pad, please? Oh yes, of course. I'll just launch and linger.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
Where is the concourse? I find sometimes it's actually quite difficult to find the concourse. That's a little fun mini game that I play sometimes, is find the concourse. That's the false mail slot. Do not go in there. It is not real. Wait a minute. There it is. Night vision makes it a lot easier to see the concourse. It's right above the false mail slot. Alright, I'm going to do a quick bio break. I will mute myself. I'll be back in 5. And we will try and kill an Orpheus.
Scan detected. Taking damage.
Alright, I am back. Oh, what's been going on in the concourse? You know what I like to do? I like to high beam them. I wish that the NPCs reacted to this and they're like, turn it off! Even if they just put their hands over their eyes, it would amuse me. Oh, hi, Dead Star. Alright, who is probing our host? Wait, what? Oh, did someone probing me? Alright, let's head back. I think Dark Heavy's already there. Oh, I have to get back to Thug Ride War mode. We had good luck in that system. That was not too bad, because I've heard some people are having trouble finding the Orpheus, but we found one fairly quickly. And failed also very quickly. But that's fine. The more failures you do, each failure is just one step closer to the ultimate goal of failing more.
Ready to engage. 4.
And no kidneys were stolen on that bio break. I'm proud of you people.
Engage.
You know, it was a quiet riot. Loot probably is frustrated because he hasn't been able to hit the F yet, so maybe he's punching the walls. Alright. We back again. Let's do a little honk. Now see what we can see. Wait, are we on the right system? No, we're in Kuyi. So, okay, this is the other thing. Failed hyperdictions. Someone has told me. Yes, I'm wanted here. I'm wanted everywhere. Because I collect fines and bounties. They're my little trophies. I apparently have an Interstellar Alliance thing that I need to work out one of these days. I do clear like the superpower bounties, but I like to collect the local bounties. Just like, you know, you go in a system and you're like, oh yeah, I know I've been here because I'm wanted. They really want me here. But yeah, so I heard that you cannot be hyperdicted. Like hyperdictions bork out when whatchamacallit? Dark Heavy, are you in a thing? Are you like doing a probe or whatever? Do you have an Orpheus? Combat Aftermath, okay. That's the only thing I got. Oh boy. Watch it be like, yeah, we got lucky the last time, now we're not gonna find anything. It is kind of maybe a little bit of a... Oh, wait, discovered a new signal source. Where? Where? Show me. AX ship signatures, threat 6. And now we wait. I mean, in theory, we could just jump back and forth between two yellow signals. But, okay, so where was it? Where was it saying? Lock on me, Orpheus, okay. Dark Heavy has an Orpheus. Why can't I see him anymore, though? Oh, there. Okay. You're a little bit out. Just try and keep him there. But yeah, so apparently if you are in a wing, or a team, if you will, that prevents hyperdictions from happening, period. Like, you do not get hyperdictions if you're in a wing. Instead, it just fails, and you don't jump out of the system that you wanted to jump out of. If you're not in a wing, you can be hyperdicted. If you're in a wing, you can't. So that is a good tactic, at least, because, like, obviously, if you get interdicted and you're not in a ship that has the proper speed to be able to, you know, get away, that can really screw you up, right? Now, I'm thinking we don't probably need to scan the Orpheus. We just need to shoot it a lot, right? Alright, I'm coming out there, Dark. Got Dead Star tailing me as well. Hopefully the Orpheus doesn't summon his buddies and overwhelm you. I should switch into battle mode too. And Dead Star's asking you, Dark, do you have Guardian and stuff? I mean, this is an interesting revelation, though. Not only that, also have no interwebs. Oh no, Loot, your interwebs are being attacked? That's unfortunate. Mine seemed to be conking out earlier, and it's like on these rainy days when the wind is high, it's always a little bit sketchy. Alright, almost there, Dark. 100 light seconds away. Wingman Navlock, please don't do me wrong. Or teammate Navlock. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Just call them wings. Like, why? Why teams? Wait, how come you got the... How come Death Star was able to do it and I can't drop? Oh, here we go. We got scouts. Where be the Orpheus? Where is it? I see the Thargoid probe. Did the Orpheus get away? Or is it not shut up yet? I feel like it's already coming on. I mean, on the bright side, really easy probe harvesting now. These Thargoid probes are actually like super hard to actually like find. Super valuable little buggers they are. Might as well scoop up the probe. Now, what would be kind of cool is if we could actually summon an Orpheus by just like dropping a probe in empty space, right? You're in a system with human AX weapons. Yeah, if the Orpheus jumps out as soon as it knows that there's a commander there, like it'll kind of summon its buddies and then hightail it out of there. It's probably already gone. But that's cool. Got a probe out of this. Also like weapon parts for whatever those are going to be used for. Wreckage components. Alright, let's go back to the Super Cruise. Oh no! Okay, I almost smacked into you there. Yeah, let's go back to the Super Cruise, find another signal source, because I think, yeah, the way it works is like the Orpheus jumps in, scans the probe, and then will naturally jump out very quickly. So they don't last long, right? That's why they're so kind of elusive, right? So we're gonna have to find another threat 4 signal source. The threat 7. No, we don't want that. Like, once they bring in their buddies, the Orpheus dips. That's their modus operandi. Which is why they're so hard to kill. You're in system. Wait, are you in this system, Richard? Oh, well, I will invite you to the team. And that actually does significantly increase our odds, because all it needs is for one of us to be able to find the right signal source, right? But then, like, we all gotta, like, jump in together, because there's kind of, like, a time limit on it. So let's see here. Waiting for more signal sources. 07, ladies. Signal sources. I don't know if they spawn when you're in FSS. You have to kind of like wait for that little scanner panel. Which honestly, I would love for this scanner panel to be a little more like, you could like, obvious, I guess. One second. Oh, and by the way, if anyone out there is celebrating their Ramadan, the fasting thing, I've got some friends that are doing that. Hopefully you're adjusting well, because I know that not being able to eat for a long, extended period of time, that can be tough, especially the first couple days. Oh, dropping to use AFMU. Oh, okay, you're just doing a repair drop. Did you get banged up there? And the other thing we could do is just like jump back and forth between the systems. Those are a little harder to coordinate. But sometimes the rate at which signal sources pop in can be Sludo. It's like, welcome to Elite, the game where 95% of what you do is wait for things to happen. It's all about the travel time between destinations. Not seeing any new signal sources. Yeah, maybe a jump refresh can make it all better. Because I think the idea is that, like, I think signal sources are a function of population, right? So the higher the population, the more likely or the higher the sort of signal appearance rate. I'm going to jump to this other system, do a quick scan. If there's nothing there, I'll pop back. But yeah, obviously these systems are pretty low population because there's nobody living here. And those systems have very low spawn rates. So, in theory, the best system to find Ortheuses would be in a high population system that is in Thargoid Alert. Alright, where is the D-scan? Well, I actually didn't pop out of here, I just came in the same system. Because of course I did! Failed a prediction.
Drive charging.
The sad thing is, it actually uses fuel. Like, which really kind of, like, seems unfair. Like, you're using fuel to hyperspace jump, and then it's the same amount of fuel as if you were to go to that actual system. Thankfully, this ship has a wonderful jump range. Other ships, like my Federal gunship, the jump range is, like, super low. And the fuel consumption is very high, so it actually caused me to run out of fuel. I can't remember who was it that saved me. I think it was Crawl. Crawl came and did some fuel rattery type work. Alright, do we have a signal source? Threat 7. Threat 4, but it's not the right type. There's one behind the sun, of course there is. Should be another one somewhere here. Oh, I got one. I got one. Do you guys converge on the Dingus? Come to me. I'll kind of just like not drop into it till you guys get here. And it is a little bit far out, but we've got 8 minutes. So I'm thinking maybe as where's my needle? Sometimes these custom HUDs can make it a little difficult. I might actually rebind this. So where do I, instead of backspace, something on the mouse, what about this? Night vision? Or maybe switch cockpit mode. No, I kind of need those. How about this? Head look. Yeah, sure. I can always change that back later if I remember. So then I'll use middle mouse button for my thingy. Alright, I shall start heading there. We made it over here. Regid and Dead Star and Dark Empty. Okay. All of you have like merged into one signal source though. Like, I only see Regid here. But I see that you're all in contact, which is weird. And also, Dead Star, apparently you killed me. Go figure. You killed me with kindness! Alright, I better start actually going full speed, because otherwise you might lose the signal source. Yeah, I know, I don't know. Apparently you killed me. I also apparently I killed Dark Cavalier. Allegedly. Who else has killed me? Picoso? Yeah, that guy, he probably would do that. Raylord. I think Raylord was that ganker from a while ago. And Phil Barnes has had the honor of murdering me. I don't know what it's looking for, but yeah. Yeah, I think I have killed you many times, Dark Heavy. Mostly in the name of either science or filmmaking. For good causes. Alright, there's 6 minutes left on this signal source, so I got a motor. It's quite far away. That's the other annoying thing, is like sometimes you get the signal source and you have like this ticking clock of how long it takes to get there. Oh yeah, I don't have mouse look. I'm hitting the middle mouse button thinking I have mouse head look, but no. I need to remember that that is my shutdown neutralizer. And I also have to hold it down. That's the important part. I sometimes forget that. Where's the signal? Is this or on it? I am heading towards it, so just follow me. What did you say? With United, 5,000 light seconds away. Well, it's 100,000 light seconds out from the star. Alright. I think we can make it. It's going to be so disappointing if we get out there and just miss it. Which, that's happened to me so many times. Yeah, Takosa's been off for a couple weeks. He'll be here, I think, next week, maybe. He actually sent me, so, and that, as Takosa's singing in the background, Takosa's always here in spirit. The maestro himself sent me a boatload, 23 minutes of new music, which I have not put in my mix because it's all James Bondish spy-themed tunes for the next Bond movie. 23 minutes, and it's gold. It's probably the best stuff he's ever sent. I got so excited. Like, when Takosa's like, hey man, here's a few songs, and then it's just like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh my lord. And I went in and just listened to it. Just like, put the playlist on, 23 minutes of music, and I was just mind blown. Mind blown. Absolutely incredible musician. But yeah, no, he's been off dealing with some personal stuff, but maybe he'll be here next week. He is a musical genius, Fowler. And it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, I know this, and I know he does great work, and I'm always impressed with his work, but every time he sends me a new batch of tunes, I'm just like, it's like mind blown. Like that first experience of just listening through them, I literally get like goosebumps. I get giddy, right? Especially because I'm writing the next Dangus Bond episode, and then I'm like listening to this music, and I'm like, oh my lord, and then you can start to actually like visualize it. And so when I'm writing now this script, I'm kind of like putting his music on and sort of trying to like, oh, I really like that song. I gotta like write a scene for that song, right? So it's really actually helpful to have the music in advance, because then I can kind of sort of customize the script, right? Like definitely there's a few beats in it where it's like, okay, wow, I need another action scene just so that I can have these songs in there. But yeah, pretty crazy, awesome new mix. And it's like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, should I throw those into the playlist? And I'm like, no, I kind of want to like save them for the episodes. That's like the debut of these beautiful pieces. And then after the episode's out, I can throw them in the mix. But definitely Thunder Dangus. I'm like, I'd say maybe a quarter done the rough draft of the script. And I've done a few special effects tests. Now, slow down. I'm gonna overshoot this thing. So obviously there's this thing called Reshade, which I downloaded, and you can see it pop up here. And I can do things like, for example, chroma key. Well, hold on. Let me just... Okay, it's sometimes it doesn't seem to work when I do streams. But what that allows me to do is actually put like green screens into the game. And no chance to get a sneak peek on one song? Okay. I can do one song. Let me just give me a second to realign because I'm on a tight time limit here. Hold on, I'll do a preview of one song, but after the Orpheus kill. Okay, now I'm gonna try to time this so that like I can get in just the last minute. Give some time for you other folks to be able to catch up. Pick the song I'll use for the trailer. Yeah, I don't know which one yet. And there's some like nice short stings in there too that I think will be like suggestion. Do what you like. Yeah, I'm gonna pick one random. Like Takoso always names the songs in funny, interesting ways. And over time, after a few listens, I start to go, oh yeah, that's the piece that's like really energetic, or that's the one that's really whatever, right? I'm not familiar enough with, I've only gone through a full listen maybe 3 times at this point, maybe 4. But a lot of it was in the background, so I wasn't like paying attention to what the names of the songs are, so it's gonna be kind of a crapshoot, but they're all good. They're all good. But I'll play one. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop because 22, 21, 20... I'll buy you guys a little bit more time. Okay, I'm gonna drop now because it's gonna... Well, I'll drop it 10 seconds. After the kill, optimistic. I know, right? Okay, dropping. Okay, we do have a probe. Let's let Roberto out of his cage.
Copy. Deploy the fighter.
Get everything set up here. Okay, cool. So it's a little bit harder to see where the Orpheus is going to come in, because usually there's like a black cloud, but oh, that could be it. Yeah, that's definitely it. So again, you're going to want to stay really, really, really stealthy for the first little bit. Okay, I think I've bumped into the cloud.
Wait, what is that?
So
We need to
pop
be
a
careful
heat
what we
sink.
do here, Commander.
There we go. We have an Orpheus. Oh, shoot. Okay, Orpheus has made contact. Charging. Whoa, 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 whoa. I bumped into its thing. You guys ready? We gotta go ham on it. I keep myself running cool. Right behind it. Alright, I'm gonna attack in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launching the EMP device. Okay. I've avoided the... Oh! Oh no! He got me, the son of a gun! That son of a gun! Oh my god, that's so hard. Tom owes you $50 now. Okay, well not all of you are dead. Okay, yeah. Attack! Just keep in mind, he might do further EMPs. Now we gotta be quick. Everyone in on the damn Orpheus. The pretty little Orpheus, too. He's such a pretty little booger. Okay, come on. Get me out of here. Let me go. Come on, Chip! What? Did he EMP again? Oh, lordy. Yeah, he did. He's got, like, some really crazy EMP capabilities.
I need support.
Like, I didn't even get a chance to, like... What a jerk.
Shields are down. I need covering fire.
This is not an F yet, Loot.
Fighter destroyed.
Okay, let me... Can I go? Yeah, I can go. He's at 82%. 49. Fire everything you got! He's dead! We did it! Where is he gone? Oh yeah! That's an Orpheus in the bag! Oh, it's High Scout. Nice! See? It's all about being optimistic, right? Heck yeah! That's teamwork. Well, you did all the prep work, right? I just came in at the end and helped finish him off, but Man, that feels good. We did the thing. Now let's kill some scouts. So it is possible, ladies and gentlemen. You just gotta be quick. You gotta have lots of good friends. Guardian weapons definitely taking a heavy hit. Yeah, I think, well, at least the guardian weapons are not dead this time, but I'm wondering if, like, does the Orpheus, like, have a special weapon that if he shoots you with it, it hurts your guardian things, or... Because I got shut down twice last time, but I also got shut down twice this time. It did not kill my guardian stuff. Maybe there's like a proximity thing, right? Oh, thanks, Valor. 707 Balamo. So yeah, just do that 200 more times, and the Thargoids won't come here or something like that. But damn, that felt good. We actually did it. Wow. Like I kind of was faking my confidence, but legit. I'll just kill some of these scouts. I don't know, maybe we can scoop up some of its innards. Do they leave anything unique behind? That's my curiosity, right? Like, let's see here. Oh, there's 2 Thargoid probes and a Thargoid sensor. So wait, they are carrying additional probes and Thargoid biological matter. They also don't seem to have a very long caustic cloud. Like, their caustic cloud is already gone, I think. But like, let's take some of this biogoop. Biological matter. Look at that, we're not even dead. Loot's so disappointed. Which actually, that's a nice feeling. Denying Loot his Fs today. I don't know if this biological matter is, like, worth anything, but okay. Caustic damage removed, we can heat sink. Yeah, good job, people. We did it. That's actually, like, awesome. Mission accomplished. Is my cargo full now? Because I think... Wait, did I not have a probe before? Is one of those probes my probe? Did my probe, like, fall out? And maybe, I don't know, man. These Ortheuses have mysterious weapons, but they are not invulnerable. With a little bit of teamwork, a little bit of concentrated effort, we can take them down, and we can win this war. For humanity. I mean, not that I'm such a huge fan of humanity. I mean, to be honest, it's like pros and cons, right? We weren't doing such a bang-up job with the bubble before the Thargoids came, alright? We're kind of like, you know, a little bit of a warlike species that, you know, could use a good knocking on the noggin, right? But at the same token, you know, I don't want the bubble to die. Let's see if I can snag these weapon parts before they disintegrate. But that was cool! I've never killed an Arceus before, so there's a first time for everything. It just shows with a little bit of persistence and dedication, you can do anything. Thargoid sensor. If anyone wants a sensor, oh, what's that? Oh, Arceus bits. I wonder, is there anything interesting in their bits? You arrived just in time to take the credit. Oh yeah, do we get money? How much money do we get for that? 108 million. What? Oh, that was just added to my existing credits. Oh, it's 40 million. That's decent. So let's look inside of the Orpheus. I wonder if its guts kind of do look a little different from the regular Thargoid. Lots of wires, like almost Anaconda cockpit-like in its appearance. I feel like, yeah, like the Orpheus is like seeding probes, right? It looks like it's got like eggs or something in here, right? They almost look like little eggs. Why is it getting dark? There we go. Yeah, Yeah, like look at the gooey bits. Ew. It's got like arteries and veins. Like that is a living ship, right? That's cool though. Honk the probe? Oh, do it, do it, do it. Do it! Where'd the probe? We gotta honk the probe. Honk if you're probey. Just passing dark heavy there. We gotta do a pro. Also, good start for becoming the hottest commander again. Well, apparently I got denied the title in terms of the official Olympic sport of heat mechanics or whatever, because I use a docking technique. So apparently I have to figure out a way to hit 1 million without actually docking. All right, tell you what. Let me just turn the music down. Someone honk the probe, and I will pick a song to play. I know exactly, I think, what I want to do. Here's a good transition into Koso. Here we go. Listen to this. This is your one preview. I'm just cranking it. That's all you get. That's all you get. But isn't that crazy cool? Right? Isn't that good? Like, damn, Takoso. Like next, and this is the crazy part, right? Is like, I told him just like enough about the plot to know some of the themes that he might hit, and then it's just like he sends me this music, and I'm like, I only told you like a few words, and you kind of nailed it, right? And it's like he's got like this great balance between like the sort of like James Bondish, but then also like you can tell there's like this spatulistic influence, right? And it's like, dude, how the freak do you do this? That is 1 minute and 51 seconds, that track. 23 minutes of this, right? And that, exactly, it's a perfect chase scene, right? I already have the scene in mind that I want to use for that one. But dude, just blows me away. It's amazing. Like, the music is just phenomenal. And then just the fact that he's able to spit that out so quickly, like, I'm just like, wow, right? The Orpheus shook me, but it didn't stir me. Unlike one Orpheus, shaken and stirred. In fact, just fuck the whole thing up. Just shake the baby Thargoid until it's angry. But damn, I did not think we would kill a Thargoid Orpheus. Well, I mean, not easily, but efficiently, right? And now I'm starting to get like some of that money back. Like, I haven't cashed in my bonds, right? I'm at 1.6 billion. Okay, I've got 100 million in the bank. But the reason I'm not cashing in, and by the way, this is like, if you missed when I talked about this before, Save your Thargoid combat bonds. Do not cash them in, because they don't die when you die, right? You keep them no matter what happens. Save them up and bank them. And then, what's going on? Oh, I'm being limited. Then, once you are ready to cash them in, or let's say 4 weeks before you're ready to cash them in, you join up with the galactic power of Lavingi Duval, right? When you hit level 5, where is it? When you hit level 5, which is, honestly, that's going to be the not fun part, because you have to do 10,000 merits, which I think on average, if you, I believe it's something like, it takes 3 to 4 hours of solid menu screen grinding, which is this is why I say power play is freaking terrible. But at rating 5, you get a 100% increase on bounty payouts in her territory, meaning you double. So right now, this 100 million of bonds by the Pilots Federation is actually 200 million if I get to level 5 with Lavingi Duval. So, go out there, have your fun with the Thargoids, save those bonds, and then just sign up to Lavingi Duval. And then when you are ready to cash them in, about a week before, do the grind. Just, you gotta do the time, right? It's like prison. You do the grind, you get to level 5, and then this is important. Don't do it right away. Wait for the tick. So after the following Thursday, when it's confirmed you're level 5, and the bonuses have kicked in, then you cash them in and you literally double your money. Oh, hi. I wish I had Happy Sparkles. I don't have any chafies on me. I don't know if the field neutralizer does anything when you fire it off, but I'd be kind of curious, actually. I've never done it from the outside of the ship. I know it's going to be up here, so... Oh, look at that. I've got dirty, dirty caustic scarring. It's actually kind of gross. Look at this. It's like a little... The crates actually fit together quite nicely, eh? And then poor Dark Heavy in a Chieftain. I need to get a Chieftain build going. I think that's going to be my next kind of, like, big-ish project. Where's the neutralizer? Is that the neutralizer? Or is it on this side? That looks neutralize-y. Because that did nothing. So is that the neutralizer? Or maybe there's just no animation for it. I think that's the scanner. That's the Xeno scanner. But man, we destroyed an Artheus. That's amazing. But I do have to cut the stream in a couple of minutes. So if you want, we can head back to the Dangabus. I was going to try doing some Maelstrom stuff, but I am running low on time, and I must shower and get ready to go out. And actually, the rain has stopped, and we've actually got a beautiful, lovely fog on the hills right now. It's very, very. I like fog. Fogginess is cool. All right. Well, if you want, you can head back to me with the Dangabus. I'm gonna park it there, and then call it a night. But I'd say killing an Orpheus, that was an accomplishment. And now, hold on. Before I jump, I'm curious. Do we get real-time updates on this thing? Like, if I look at this system, how do I see the Thargoidu process progress? Did that change at all? Did we like move one up? Like, in theory, would we have to like, if like one little chevron was like one Orpheus, you have to kill like 40 Orpheuses in 4 days. That could be a little bit much. Victory state unpopulated. The Thargoids will retreat from the system, leaving it unpopulated. The other thing is too, apparently they like supposedly they made it so that Thargoids will not like target or like try not to target unpopulated systems, which is probably a good thing because yeah, the signal sources are is this the new Takosa music? No, so I only played the one song. This is just my, like, I literally have like, how long is this playlist? 8.5 hours is the length of my normal stream playlist that has 200 Takoso songs. Now, this includes songs that he's built for me, as well as instrumental tracks of some of his Elite Dangerous albums. Like I've got, I'll show you, for example, instrumental tracks of like Radio 7 songs, right? Like this is The Day I Die. So I literally have 8.5 hours of randomized Takoso music, which is incredible. Like, and this is all either songs that he's made for me or for his albums. He's also done Yamix's theme, the Broadcast for Frontier, the Super Cruise News theme. He did that. And he's just done collabs with a whole ton of people. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's more than like 15, 20 hours of Takoso Elite inspired music. The guy just like pumps out so much. Where am I and why is my route gone? Why did it annihilate my route? Why you do this to me? Delete. Don't do this. And it's all incredible, right? And again, like even like the instrumental tracks when you really like, because obviously I love his lyrics. Like he's a great lyricist. I love the lyrics and I love like his albums, but even when you just like strip away the voice and just like listen to the instruments, I used a couple, I think Radio 7 songs, just the instrumental tracks in Dangus Finger, and it's like it's just such cool background music. And then obviously the lyrics and all that stuff, and like the fact that the lyrics are also themed around like Elite Dangerous lore, just makes it freaking amazing. He's almost as good as music as he is his eye socketry. Well, I think it's like eye socketry is like his hobby, you know? But yeah, he's pretty good at both. But yeah, the new 23 minutes that I have, I don't want to spoil it because I'm like, there's some good, amazing stuff in there. There's a couple that are like even just like 30 seconds long that are like nice little stabby bits that I could mix and mingle. So I'm quite excited to start this new episode. Like, I kind of want to do another episode in between the Bond episodes, one that will be like focused on the Thargoid War, maybe D2, maybe Salvation. I kind of want to write Thunder Dangus first and just have the outline there so I can start planning, right? I did a few tests using Restream to kind of use this green screen and see if I can do the things that I want to do. And it turns out I can, and they work really freaking well. So I'm like very excited to start doing that episode, but there's a lot of work in planning that I'm going to need to do because it's just like the scope of it. I want to take what I did in Dangus Finger and then raise the bar, right? I want to, honestly, okay, if I was in a ship that had shields and weapons, you know what? I don't care. I'm still going to stop and kill you. I only need 44% hull. If I die now, I'm going to be very disappointed, but you know what? I've got Roberto here to help me. Can we submit to this interdiction so I can murder you? My total's at 0. What's going on? What is going on? I'm stuck in an interdiction. Can I beat it this way? Like, throttle is 0. I should... Okay. Interdiction failure. Interesting. You just completely failed at life. Stupid NPC. Has that ever happened before? But yeah, Takoso's got some great music. I would say go to the link in the description, go to his SoundCloud, and just rip on through some of Takoso's work. It's a great, enjoyable, like this is like amazing to play, especially when you are exploring or doing bounty hunting. Like just pop on a Takoso playlist and you can't go wrong. Radio 7 as well. I think that album itself with the DJ commentary is like 2 hours long. Right? So there's just an abundance of tracks. And like for me, like an Elite session, 3-4 hours is kind of my average session length, right? Like once I start hitting that 3 to 4 hour mark, I start to feel like, okay, I gotta kind of like, you know, leave my ship and go do something else. But Takoso has enough tunes to rock you through that whole experience. We're coming in on the Dangabus. Ballones is not a bad system at all. It's like this little gas giant being the kind of our main little hub. It's very pretty. The weird, why am I not seeing rings? Like I can see that little bit of a ring over there. I would head look, but I rebound that. Oh, let me get a science mode. Wait, why can't I make planet look normal? Why does it look scanny mode? I'm not even on the scanner. Okay. Well, whatever. It's fine. I don't need to marvel in the beauty. Playing Radio 7 every week just because, or when playing ED. Radio 7 is a great album, I think, for exploration. Because, like, you're out there in the cosmos, and then you've got, like, the DJ bits and the ads, and it just, like, it's so immersive, right? And I know Takosa's already thinking about his next album. Like, Radio 7 was a lot to put together. Like, he tapped other content creators to do the ad work. We worked together on the DJ stuff. And by the way, like, he wrote, like, 90% of the DJ stuff. Like, I came in and did some tweaks and editing, added a joke here or there. But he kind of, like, sent me, like, a Word doc or whatever British equivalent that I had to convert into a notepad. But kind of sent out, like, the script for Radio 7 DJ bits. Obviously put my own little spin on a few things, but like 90% of it was already there, and it was really funny stuff. And then obviously all that music, all the instrumentals, and just coordinating with all the other content creators, right? So it's just like this. Okay, why don't I see my land?
Hull integrity compromised.
Am I on the wrong landing pad? Oh yeah, apparently. Sorry about that, Mr. Type 10 there. It's on the wrong landing pad. But yeah, I mean, it is an epic, monumental work. I know he was super exhausted after he you know, it's like, you kind of, even with me and Dangus Finger, I'm like, surprised that I'm even thinking about Thunder Dangus or have the capacity to do it, right? No, he wrote those commentary tracks. Like, I mean, again, I tweaked it in a couple. I think there was like 1 or 2 songs where I might have made some pretty big adjustments or whatever, but like 90% of what the DJ says was written by the man himself. I'm gonna end the stream on the bridge or in the bar, I think. That's the proper way to end it. But yeah, like, he sent me the script for Radio 7 DJ, and I was, like, maniacally laughing. I'm like, some of this stuff is just, like, the funniest shit ever. And, let me get out my ship. Well, hell, we killed an Arceus, scooped up a probe, too, which I'm pretty chuffed about that. That's nice. It's a nice little bonus. But killing an Arceus, I did not think we were actually going to do that. I thought it would end in failure. I see Dead Stars signaling something. He says, go and stop. Are you wagging your fist at people in the bar, Dead Star? What's going on? See, it's like pointed at door. Salute! Hey, you're wearing my outfit. Well, I don't think I'm wearing that outfit right now, but you look like Spatula 007. The whole white, you can't, honestly, when do we get a damn tuxedo, right? You didn't know that?
For a long time.
But yeah, no, it's testament to Takosa. He's like not only is he a great musician, he's got a good sense of humor. He's a funny guy.
Getting out of my bunk in the mornings feels almost impossible.
There's my staff chitter-chatting. It's like, just gonna go to my bunk in the morning seems almost impossible. That spatula guy just works me to the bone. Well, you know what? If we had more tritium in the tank, you wouldn't have to work so hard. But we're actually low on tritium. Anyway, I do gotta go. But thank you guys for joining, and thank you, you know, Dead Star and Dark Heavy, and who the heck else was with us here? Oh yeah, and Regit. Thank you guys for joining on this Arceus hunt and actually like accomplishing the mission, right? Like, I don't think we saved the system, but we made progress, and that's the important thing. And also, why would the bartender be looking at this screen? Like, it's just like, there is a picture of the galaxy. Like, it should be just like drinks that we could order. But thanks, guys, for joining. I will see you next week, same time.
Looking for something, Commander?
Started a little bit late today, but next time it'll probably be the regular slot of 2 p.m. EST, Saturdangus. Don't go, don't leave me. I'm sorry, Loot. I gotta do stuff. You did it without me, that's the important thing. No, you were there. You were there, Dark Heavy. You may have come in at the end and just got a shot in and taken credit, but I give you full credit. We all worked together to kill a living creature, and God, it sounds terrible when you say it like that. Anyway, but thanks, guys, for joining, and oh my God, I just noticed she's like in the corner there. The hollow look on this bartender's face. She's like, why? I get paid $20 an hour to stand here and trade materials.
You? I've given it a lot of thought. You can make real money.
Are you trying to get behind the bar? I don't understand why we can't go behind the bar and just pretend to be bartender. I hate it. Anyway, thank you guys for joining, and thank you all for those in the chat as well. I'll see you next Saturday, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, bye now. Bye.